Pro wrestling is changing. New stars are climbing the ladder in unconventional ways. That's what Dojo Pro is, a climb. At the top sits the ultimate prize. 13 entrants will attempt to climb this ladder. Win your match, you gain the Dojo Pro White Belt and continue on. Lose, and you're eliminated. The final goal, the Dojo Pro Black Belt, and a shot at the Ring of Honor World Television Championship. For these competitors, it's a chance at wrestling immortality. This is Dojo Pro.
Welcome back to Dojo Pro. I'm Matt Lott. Well, in an unfortunate ending that no one wanted to see, the referee was forced to call the match early due to the severity of Ricky Stark's injury. He awarded the white belt to Solo. However, Solo wanted to earn it and issued an open challenge. Accepting that challenge was Ring of Honor's own Cheeseburger. While Cheeseburger proved formidable, Solo was victorious and is now focused on what comes next. And what's next is one of the fastest rising stars in pro wrestling, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF. While some may find him a bit abrasive, his wrestling skills are undeniable. And with this match, we have entered the top 3, and the Dojo Pro Black Belt is officially in sight.
The match with Ricky was obviously very unfortunate. The two of us wanted to go out there and kill it. He had spoke to me about his injury. You know, he wasn't ready to wrestle at all. He shouldn't have been in the ring. He should not have all been in the ring. So unfortunately, it just ended abruptly. I felt it wasn't right to take this white belt title from Ricky. Just, you know, it was essentially handed to me. So like, I felt like I needed to issue an open challenge and I had to earn the title. If Cheeseburger had won it, I would have gladly handed him the white belt. He is a Ring of Honor guy, so like it was a cool little experience because I know that when I do win the black belt, I can say, hey man, like when I'm here in Ring of Honor, I have experience with one of your guys, and not only do I have the experience, but I beat one of your guys. So MJF is a guy, I haven't seen too much of his wrestling work. I've seen him speak a lot. I've seen his promos. I want to like him.
My name is Maxwell Jacob Friedman. I am from Plainview, Long Island, New York, and I'm better than you, and you know it. Oh man, growing up in Long Island was great. I did like all the normal kid stuff, you know, caviar tasting. Me and my parents, we'd go out sometimes skiing, luge. I had a D1 scholarship at Yale, and at the end of the day, the coach came up to me. It was about a weekend to training, and he was like, hey, we're thinking about starting you. And I just didn't get butterflies, man. I just wasn't into it. I wasn't feeling it. So I bounced, and I turned on my TV one day and see these two men fighting in their underwear. And I think this is absolutely ludicrous. This is ridiculous. Who would possibly want to do this to themselves? But then I Googled it, and money's pretty good. And if there's one thing I know about, it's investing in not only myself, but in good business. And right now, professional wrestling is booming. And I'm sure if you're watching this product right now, Dojo Pro, you can tell pro wrestling is booming. It's at an all-time high. I mean, mainly because I'm in it, but still, all-time high. Well, here's the thing, bud. Just because I'm 22 doesn't mean that I can't be talented. Here's the idea here. It's talent over tenure. I'm sick and tired of hearing these old dogs, these 12, 15-year veterans, trying to proclaim that just because they've been wrestling for a long period of time, that means that I'm supposed to respect them. That's not how this works, okay, bud? I respect people who are good, and the only person in this industry who's actually good is Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
I haven't heard him speak anything of me, so as of right now, he's cool as MJF. He's another competitor, and that's all I see him as, but I have no doubt he's gonna start mouthing off in our match, and I'm gonna let him have it once he does.
My thoughts on Aaron Solo. You know, good kid. You know, I'm sure everybody's real proud of him back at home, you know? Little guy did it. But here's the thing, right? So in this industry, there are top guys, and then there are guys like Aaron Solo. You know, you pat them on the head when they do something good, but I just can't be a part of that head patting. Personally, see, in my opinion, this belt was kind of just handed to him, don't you think? I mean, it's not like he won it fair and square. The guy was injured, and they just gave it to him. See, that doesn't take talent. You know what takes talent? Being in this industry for only 2 years and accomplishing everything I have. I mean, I am quite possibly, no, honestly, 100%, the youngest and fastest rising star in the history of this business. So, yeah, Aaron Solo, I'm a fan of the fact that he thinks he's good. Because, you know, at the end of the day, it's good for a kid to dream.
Welcome back to Dojo Pro. Welcome back to the dojo. And welcome back to our Dojo Pro White Belt title holder, Aaron Solo. Aaron showed a lot of character and integrity on his path so far towards the Dojo Pro Black Belt, which is what everybody's aiming for at the end of this whole thing. He won the belt via stoppage when his frequent tag team partner, Ricky Starks, just could not continue due to the damage to the leg he'd suffered in his match against Joey Janela. And then Aaron did what I think just not a lot of people would have done. Issued an open challenge to anyone in the back so he could feel like he earned that title belt. Cheeseburger answered the challenge, and Aaron Solo won in sort of a technical masterpiece, a very, very evenly fought match. Solo took the victory with a cradle DDT. But here comes the number 3 seed. Entering the dojo for the first time is MJF. Loud, brash, obnoxious, Maxwell Jacob Friedman is the number 3 seed for a reason. In a very short time period, he's become one of the hottest prospects anywhere in professional wrestling.
What was that? What is your hat made of, bud? Grandmother? Shut up.
Dominic Malnar, ring announcer, is ready to go if MJF will let him.
The following match is for the Dojo Pro White Belt. Introducing first, fighting out of Plainview, Long Island, New York.
What is this? Well, you get a free scarf, Dominic.
Complete silence, please. Weighing in. Weighing in at 215 pounds, he is the 2-year vet. He is better than you, and you all know it. Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF!
Yeah, most people don't refer to themselves as vets after only 2 years wrestling. And by the way, his opponent, Aaron Solo, has 9 years pro.
And his opponent, fighting out of South San Francisco, California, weighing in at 183 pounds, he is your Dojo Pro White Belt, Aaron Solo!
MJF likes to say, I'm better than you, and you know it. I'm not sure if Aaron Solo buys that proposition. He is here to defend the white belt for the 2nd time in a row.
Is everyone in this crowd dumb and poor?
Some really awful comments there by MJF. You know, it's one thing to get, I understand he's brash, but you don't have to personally insult the fans like that.
Can't buy wins, MJF. You can't buy wins.
You can't buy looks either. 3, 2, 1, fire!
Here we go. Aaron Solo was the number 4 seed. He He's taking on the number 3 seed. However, this is his second defense. Because of that open challenge he issued, the cheeseburger from ROH accepted. Off the rope, shoulder block. MJF, wow. Handstand up and over him. A handstand flip, but Solo waiting for him. Solo up and over the top. Leapfrog through the legs. They're really moving here. Solo showed off some incredible technical prowess. That match against Cheeseburger. He went hold for hold with him, toe to toe. And the crowd solidly behind him.
Sportsmanship.
I'm not sure I would trust this. And Solo is rightfully skeptical here.
Shut him up, Solo.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Thank you.
This is your 1 second chance. You got that?
I understand. I don't know if that mathematically makes sense, but hey, sportsmanship.
Well, turned out better than I thought. Nope. MJF went for it, but Solo was a step ahead, and now he's firing away with the chops. Whip in, off the ropes. What a great drop kick. And Maxwell bailing to the outside. The Wolf of Wrestling is down and out.
Better than you.
Yeah, we heard you the first time, pal. And the second. Maybe that'll shut you up for a minute. Up and over. MJF out of the way, though. Is he gonna fly? Oh, my God!
See what happens when your parents aren't siblings?
Amazing offense. And further insulting. Further insulting our crowd. But look, he's out there talking and gives his opponent plenty of time for some retribution. Instead of paying attention to the cameraman, he should be paying attention to Aaron Solo, who is the current holder of the white belt, MJF, that you're trying to win. Solo into the corner. Coming back for one more, this time a kick. And why not keep going? MJF takes him up and over, but Solo's still on the move. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Come on. Just when you thought he couldn't stoop any lower, he does.
Come on, Aaron.
Out to the post. A lot of people say MJF is just naturally gifted. He's even said himself he doesn't even care that much about wrestling, that he's just here for the money and the success. He sees a very bright future for himself. A lot of other people say that too, in fairness. He is ranked number 3, but he's got to get past the fantastic Aaron Solo if he wants to eventually win the Dojo Pro Black Belt and get that shot at the ROH TV title. And he is working the arm on the ropes, bending back the fingers, incredibly painful looking. And he's getting counted. Well, he took all 4 of the 5 counts you're allowed to work on Solo's arm. And Solo just kind of getting punished here while MJF swaggers around the ring. Don't wear him down with an arm bar. It's sort of unbelievable that MJF has only been wrestling for 2 years. He has a tremendous amount of poise and confidence in the ring. A lot of ego, but he's very cocksure. And Solo trying to fight his way out of this. Up and over. Just a 2. And one of the things about this format is this is because of the seeding. MJF seeded 3. This is his first match here in Dojo Pro. Meanwhile, this is technically Solo's 3rd.
What was that, sweetheart?
I said he's on the road.
Oh, he's on the road.
He did have the victory over Ricky via stoppage. Over Ricky Starks, where he won the title. And then Solo, to his credit, took an extra match that he didn't have to take when he issued that open challenge to Cheeseburger. So he's 3 matches deep now. As the crowd, I think, is trying to insult him by calling him a trust fund baby. I'm not sure if the MJF, with his personality, is even going to see that as an insult. He's probably proud. But in certain necks of the woods, including the one I'm from, trust fund baby means you're getting a lot of things in life you don't deserve, that you haven't worked for and you haven't earned. And let me tell you who's earning it right now is Aaron Solo. Earned his way into this match. With a hard-fought victory over Cheeseburger. We're at 7 here. Barely up. But he caught him! Suplex him halfway across the ring. Solo getting back in this thing. MJF dumps him to the outside, but didn't get rid of him. Solo fires away with a big kick. MJF is wobbling, not again. Again, he's using our... Oh, Solo made him pay for it that time. Up and over with the crossbody. Almost got him. Boy, Solo used MJF's own tactics against him that time, didn't he? Maxwell Jacob Friedman did not see that crossbody coming because he blocked his darn view of his opponent by shoving the referee in front of him. Back elbow. And ooh, vicious. You can break an arm like that. And he's moving in with an arm bar now. Friedman got him. Over. Count him. Sort of a pump-handled fall-away slam. Bit of a Samoan drop there. Had a lot of impact. Friedman obviously has a bit of a size advantage, a little bit of a height advantage. And used his leverage there. Straight right hand. Solo not going to put up with it. Fires back with one of his own. And we got a battle of rights and forearm smashes here. And look at Aaron Solo unloading. He's got and disgusting. MJF just spit in Aaron Solo's face. Got caught by the dastardly MJF. Rolls under a clothesline. He's got the boot. Rips him. Oh, he landed on his feet and a finger to the eye. Incredible athletic prowess by MJF. And he followed it up. Oh, super kick. Bounced off the ropes and a forearm. Boom! Big kick. Big enziguri type kick. They're both down again. And it's no secret who the crowd in the dojo wants to have win. They want to see Aaron Solo move on. 1, 2, got the arm. Oh, he's got the arm. I think he calls this the Friedman arm bar. Right in the darn center of the ring, too. He's got it locked on top, but Solo able to reach out with a foot. The foot's on the ropes. You got to break it, MJF. His sort of version of the Fujiwara armbar there, which of course he names after himself. Calls it the Friedman armbar. Well, these people think you're a spoiled brat, MJF, and you're not doing much to dispel that notion. Look at them right in front of the black belt there. Slap to the face. Fires back with a knee. Caught him in sort of a pile driver position there from the second. Oh, wow. Cover. But Solo managed to kick out. Wow, Maxwell came kind of sort of out of nowhere into a version of a pile driver there from the outside.
Trust fund, baby. Trust fund, baby. Trust fund, baby.
Friedman going back to the arm here. It's a submission hold that he's had a lot of success with. And again, he's got him right in the center. Solo managed to get to the ropes the first time. This time it looks like he's gonna try to power out. He's got him pinned. Had him in a pinning predicament there. And here's a submission. How about an STF? Solo going submission for submission here with Friedman. Rolls him back center. He was almost gonna grab the ropes. And there's a tap. He tapped him out. Solo tapped him out. Aaron Solo has defeated. I'm sorry, but this spoiled brat, MJF, is not going to be moving on. In Dojo Pro, Solo is moving up the ladder, and he's gonna have his hands full. He's got to defend the white belt against Shane Strickland, our number 2 seeded wrestler. What a great, great win for Aaron Solo. Let's go back up to the ring with Rob Johnston.
Well, thanks, Mark. The crowd's still going wild. Aaron Solo, you just made MJF, the number 3 wrestler, tap out. What is going through your mind at this very moment?
You can keep hold of it, sir. What's going through my mind right now is I'm so glad I beat MJF. I'm even happier I made that little rich punk tap out.
Now, some may call you an underdog. What do you feel to the people? What do you say to the people that have not believed up to this point that you would get where you are right now?
Well, they better believe Aaron Solo is no underdog. And you, Dojo Pro, throw them all at me. I know who I got next. I know it's Shane Strickland. And after Shane Strickland, I'm gunning for Jeff Cobb. And after Jeff Cobb, you can call me the Dojo Pro Black Belt Champion.
Excited to see your journey. Congratulations and thanks again.
Aaron Solo is making his way up the ladder. He has only 2 more matches left to win, and he will take home that black belt. Next up for him, Shane Strickland. Join us next time on Dojo Pro.